Now to the latest in Russia. For the first time in his more than 20 years as Russia's president, some would say dictator, Vladimir Putin's power appears to hang in the balance. One of his most celebrated generals revolted this week, promising to march to Moscow, only to then quickly call it off with apparently no punishment from Putin. So what does this all mean for Russia's invasion of Ukraine? ABC's Patrick Reevell has the latest.
Today, Russia's still reeling from the weekend's turmoil that has left Vladimir Putin looking weakened. Yevgeny Prigozhin, the leader of the Wagner mercenary group, seized the southern city of Rostov-on-Don with thousands of troops, then marching on Moscow in an extraordinary rebellion. But then, 120 miles from the capital, abruptly halting after accepting a deal the Kremlin says was brokered by the president of Belarus. Despite the reprieve, the US believes the aborted uprising shows there are some serious cracks in Putin's power.
16 months ago, Putin was on the doorstep of Kyiv in Ukraine, looking to take the city in a matter of days, erase the country from the map. Now he's had to defend Moscow, Russia's capital, against a mercenary of his own making.
The Kremlin says no one will be prosecuted over the mutiny. The mercenary force was cheered by residents as they left Rostov-on-Don, Prigozhin leaving to Belarus. Prigozhin was one of Vladimir Putin's closest allies, first meeting him as a restaurateur more than 2 decades ago in St. Petersburg.
And the relationship until recently between Putin and Prigozhin was close, was extremely close.
But for months, he's publicly feuded with Russia's military leadership over Ukraine. On Friday, saying the invasion was based on lies, saying there was no imminent threat from Ukraine or the NATO alliance. As the war in Ukraine continues, President Volodymyr Zelensky saying Putin is scared and that the turmoil shows Russia is weak.
That the elite are propping up Putin and he needs their support. And at some point, they may see his weakness and they may tire of this war and think that somebody else might do the job of leading the country better.
Patrick Reevell, ABC News, Kharkiv, Ukraine.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel. And download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.